Welcome to the second lesson in Unit 1 on order of operations. Order of operations is a rule used to clarify, unambiguously, which procedures should be performed first in a given mathematical expression. The use of the acronym PEMDAS has led to the misconception that there are 6 steps. There are actually 4 steps in order of operations. The first step is to clean up all the operations that exist inside grouping symbols. Grouping symbols include, but are not limited to, parentheses, brackets, braces, and the division bar. The second step in order of operations is to clear all exponents. Next, we will take care of all the multiplication and division, moving from left to right. Keep in mind that multiplication does not have priority over division. They are treated as equals, and we will perform whichever comes first when reading from left to right. The last step in our order of operations is to add and subtract, moving from left to right. Similar to the previous step, addition does not get priority over subtraction. We simply perform the operation that comes first when reading left to right. We will finish our lesson with a couple of examples. Our first example is read 12 divided by the squared difference of 4 and 6 times 5. Beginning inside our grouping symbol, the first step is to subtract 4 and 6. This yields a result of -2. The second step is to clear the exponents. The -2 is the only item being raised to the second power, which produces a +4. Our third step is to perform all the multiplication and division, moving left to right. 12 divided by 4 comes first and gives us 3. 3 then gets multiplied by 5, and we have 15. Since there is no addition and subtraction in this problem, our answer is 15. Our second example, like all problems involving order of operations, is completed using the exact same process. The second example is read 20 minus 2 times the square difference of 8 and 5 times 4 divided by 2. Beginning with our parentheses, we start by subtracting 8 and 5, leaving us with 3. Focusing on the exponent, we now have to raise 3 to the second power, giving us a value of 9. Be careful not to multiply the 2 and the 3 before clearing the exponent. Next is to clean up all the multiplication and division. There is quite a bit of multiplication and division, so your attention to detail is valuable. We will first multiply the -2 and the 9, producing -18. -18 then gets multiplied by 4, yielding -72. Lastly, the -72 is divided by 2, giving us a quotient of -36. Finally, we will subtract the 20 and the 36, giving us a result of -16. A common mistake in this problem is to subtract too early. The first operation that we see when looking at this problem is 20 minus 2, and it is very tempting to subtract early in the problem. As I said before, your diligence and attention to detail will be the difference in getting the answer right or wrong. I have provided you with 10 problems for you to practice on your own. Please check your answers when you are finished by looking at the last slide of the PowerPoint I have provided. You are welcome to email me with any questions. Good luck.